Today, I'm going to go over 5 ways to destroy body fat. First way, most important way, is you have to make sure your body is not toxic. Fat is where your body stores toxins. Therefore, if your body is toxic, it will not release more toxins into your blood. Your blood has to maintain a certain pH in order for you to stay alive. Just the slightest variation in your pH alone could be devastating to your health. So your body is more concerned about staying alive than it is about how much body fat we have or what percent our body fat is. So the first thing is make sure your body is not toxic. Make sure you detox your body, keep your body clean so that your fat cells can easily release those toxins because your body is not in jeopardy of any type of harm. Rule number 1, make sure your body is not toxic and that you use detox when you are trying to lose weight. It'll help you lose weight easier and it'll continue to keep you losing weight, and it won't have you hit roadblocks that can happen if your body gets over toxic. All right, enough about that. Number 2, basic nutrition. Think about this. We should get our nutrition from food. However, if you're not getting nutrition from food and your body needs a certain vitamin or mineral to make its processes work, to feed itself, to give itself nutrition, to be healthy, it's going to continue to have you search for food to find those items. And as you do that, you continue to eat and consume items that don't deliver the body what it needs, which causes you to continue to go after and search for food because your body has to find those nutrients. So what the multivitamin does is any area in your nutrition where those needs aren't being met, a multivitamin can make sure your body gets those needs. And when you have a good one and your needs are met, there's less need for your body to desire certain foods and desire certain things so that it can get those needs met for those vitamins and nutrients that the body desperately requires to do their job. However, that is a great, amazing thing that our body does, that it keeps us searching and it gives us a desire for certain types of foods that actually have those things in them without us even realizing those nutrients are in them. That's the amazing body. But let's help our body out a little bit with a multivitamin, okay? As well as eating whole nutritional foods. That's the best way to get nutrition. Number 2, a good omega, a good fat. Fat, in the end, has been given a bad name at times, but fat is what makes our brain. Fat is what myelinates or covers or protects our nervous system. Fat is what all our cells are made of. Fat keeps insulin in check. All sorts of good things. Keeps inflammation down. Amazing, great, beneficial things about healthy fats. So make sure you have a good fat in your diet. Some people use a fish oil, and then they also combine it with like coconut oil or something, a medium chain fatty acid they call it, and that actually allows your body to work a little better, process it a little quicker, keep you feeling fuller longer, help you balance your insulin levels a little better. Like we mentioned before, is a key to being healthy is insulin and leptin, which will be another show. Next, let's go to our third item. So we did body fat, we did multivitamin, we did omega, so this is our actual fourth item. Fourth item is probiotic. Just because we're eating food or we have different foods we eat like yogurts or things, that does not mean that we have enough good bacteria in our gut. The bacteria in our gut is responsible for immune system, and many aspects of our health are tied to the bacteria in our gut. That allows us to get the nutrients that we have, break them down into their smallest components so that they could be used by our cells. If bad bacteria starts to take over, food starts to decay in our belly, producing more inflammation, trouble, and ultimately it can even lead to leaky gut and more systematic type problems. We have to have good bacteria in our body, and we have to provide that for our body with probiotics. Our fifth item is enzymes. Our body, as we get older, doesn't break down food as well, and enzymes are also what helps us to break down food. Now we can get that from different foods if we eat a lot of raw fruits and vegetables, mostly raw vegetables. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're getting them in the right amounts or our body is as efficient as possible. So I always use an enzyme to make sure that my body is digesting food and breaking it down easily so that my gut doesn't have to work as hard, so that I get more out of the food I'm eating, and so that my body doesn't produce an inflammatory response to foods, so that it's easily broken down and distributed to all the cells in my body. So once again, this isn't just my fat protocol, this is my life protocol. So this is not only how I lose weight, this is how I maintain my weight, and this is how I stay healthy. This is the basics before we even get into weight loss solution like intermittent fasting and a whole number of different things that I do on occasion. So let's talk about it again. pH, making sure your body is detoxified and clean. Multivitamin, omega, probiotic, and enzymes. That's our show for today. My next show I am going to put on, I don't know if it'll be the show right after this one, but there will be a show about intermittent fasting, which I'm going to record right now after this show. So AskDrFresh@gmail.com. Send in your questions and I will answer them for you. Have a great day.